I'm very proud to be part of the Walter Davis Project, and there's a little bit of a behind-the-scenes story in that. I received a surprise package from Billy Boy Arnold with his tracks from that record one time. He had just wanted to share them with me. He was really proud of it. And you know, I know Billy Boy and we're friends, but I don't normally get packages of material. And I put it on. I'm a big Walter Davis fan. I was completely knocked out. I called Billy Boy right away. I say, Billy Boy, this stuff is great. Tell me about this. And he said, you know Christian Renneberg? And I go, I don't know him. And he says, well, he's a really good piano player from Germany, and he put together this project to honor Walter Davis. And I love Walter Davis. Billy Boy is one of those guys that was growing up in Chicago when that whole bluebird sound was going on. Walter Davis, of course, a very prominent artist within that. Walter Davis, though, unlike any of the other artists on Bluebird, had the doomiest of sounds. And I've always been a Walter Davis freak. I just love his material. I've got every record he's ever made on all the collections that you could possibly buy on CDs and albums. So Walter Davis is just fantastic. Anyway, so I emailed Christian. This was a few years ago. I would never meet Christian again. It wouldn't come up again until last year in 2012 when I went to Germany for Louisiana Red's funeral. And Christian and I met at the funeral. We played together at the celebration of life afterwards at the Blues Garage in Hanover. And we talked about how great that was, and he was like, well, yeah, I really need to do something about it. Andrew Galloway of Electrify Records, also a friend of mine, and we were talking about some other stuff, and the Walter Davis project came up, and I'm like, have you ever thought about putting that project out? Christian has it there. It's just been sitting there. It seems like you guys should put it out. He said, well, yeah, that's a great idea. So I kind of was the instigator a little bit. I contacted Christian, and I sent a CC to Andrew and I said, hey guys, meet each other. You should talk about this. It's a great project. I think that it would be to everybody's best interest if you guys got together on this. And I said, and if this goes to a point of release, if I have this fantastic Henry Townsend track done very much in the Walter Davis style. People who may or may not be aware of Walter Davis's legacy, Henry Townsend was the most frequent accompanist of Walter Davis. He performed guitar on many of the Walter Davis tracks, the majority of them, and he also played piano in that style, and Henry claims to have taught Walter Davis how to play piano. I had this fantastic track that I had recorded by Henry before he passed. Henry was in his 90s at that point in time, a deep well of the blues, and he went right into that Walter Davis vein. And so I submitted this for consideration for this project, and I was delighted when everybody said, oh, we love this track, let's do this. And they loved it so much, they not only put it on the record, but they made it the leading track. So it's the track #1 on this record. I'm completely proud of that, because Walter Davis is somebody that I've loved and admired the music of for so long, and Henry Townsend is somebody who I think the world of, and to be able to be included in such a noble project with such a great lineup, people like Billy Boy Arnold, Charlie Musselwhite, Jimmy McLachlan, Keith Dunn is another great harmonica player that now resides in Europe, but is a USA-born harmonica player. But the whole project is spectacular, so I'm just honored to be a part of it in any way.